morning, everybody. Happy Friday. How's everyone doing today? Looks like, that sell side I had marked out yesterday got hit around like 12:30 or something. It makes sense since it was a high resistance day. So I'm very happy with that decision uh, during my stream to just take my profits at like what it was like 11:10, 11:11 after ES made the new low of day and Q couldn't, struggling. I did say at the end of the stream, oh yeah, just looking at the 15-minute, how that closed, right? That 11 a.m. 15-minute candle closed back inside the range. It said, oh, that means this high could get taken out before we drop to this low, and this to this low is my final target, remember? So happy to see it happen that way. Was not around for that, obviously, but just pretty happy. What time did that drop? Straight up at 12:15. Okay. So we have news today at 10 a.m. Red folder news, so I'll mark that out. Likely I won't take a trade until then. We'll see. Pretty happy I took out 2 payouts this week. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Someone said low the money gun, I'm calling it. That's funny. So, what we're doing now, we took that sell side out. Even this weekly sell side. And I want to have ES open as well there. So look at that. We volume imbalance filled, took out some sell side. Okay. ES. We didn't hit that sell side on ES. Interesting. See on. Okay. Still think that it could. The daily. Pretty tricky with these small candle bodies, but like as we know, during the day it was a lot of volatility. So quite interesting there with this. $115-point candle body on NQ. So on the 4-hour, we had that SMT, and then we did take out sell side on NQ, not ES, so we technically can have, that could be a possible divergence. So I will be marking that out now. 5 minutes until the open. I'm like neutral on my bias. Let me see what the chat is voting. Mostly bullish. Yeah, I would say neutral / bullish as well, but because of that little divergence and the fact that we kind of retraced a lot here, I do want to measure that out. What is this on the fib? We inverted this. Yeah, I'm not really gonna. Can't close these SMTs out because we had hit sell side already. So I feel as though we're retracing too deeply to be bearish right now. It's more likely that we take out this buy side first. Especially since it's high resistance conditions lately, where after we take out a swing low, it does take out the swing high that made that swing low. The high of the leg that took out the swing low, I mean. So especially NQ has been just having these stacked ones. So what could happen potentially is that this gets taken out first, and then we'll see if there's continued bearishness. Again, I'm gonna just taper price until 10 most likely. We got open in 2.5 minutes, people. Say, can you? I feel as though this guy can make larger text size, right? There we go. Apparently, it's gonna be super cold this January, New York. Apparently, like there could be blizzards and whatever. But I don't think it's happening this weekend. I think it's just gonna be cold this weekend. I think it's gonna happen next weekend. No, it's just gonna be super cold next weekend when I'm in Florida. Well, it's not even that bad. It's like 32, 34. The issue is when there's a lot of wind. What the heck? Why did this move? 9:30, 10. All right, here's the open. You know, I said it's more likely than not that this buy side will get hit. So we'll see what happens at the open. We already retraced like too much, and there's not really much that I see as a roadblock from price getting there. This is the M5. Okay, this is the open, people. How did I sleep last night? What's my sleep score? Okay, I slept 6 hours and 5 minutes. And then I slept. Wait, what? That's being finalized now. My sleep fitness score is a 68. Okay. Not the best, but not the worst. See at the open, is there like a first presented FEG, and I'll mark that out. Why do I feel as though it's, yeah, whatever. The buy side's all the way up there, so So right at the open, we are just popping up. Wouldn't be surprised if we just kind of just shoot up there. We got nothing figured out. The first presented FEG of the day, though, would actually be this one, if it were. This creates one. Looks like it did. Quite the strong start to the day, I would say. 77 points right there. Interesting. There could be a potential where NQ takes out the high, ES doesn't, but I'll also just put out a alert there. But ES has been the stronger one. Structurally, but still. Yeah. See what happens if it gets back into this first FEG. Yes, looking weaker. It's a nice little wick there. Nice reaction to there. So, you know, if I were a betting woman, or if I had evals to pass, that's what I would take. It looks pretty good. Even on the 30-second, it looks really good. All right, so if you had evals to pass and I called that out, would have worked out really well. Very nice. My ES isn't looking good too. Yeah. Okay. looking really strong. I mean, looks like it's just going to continue going higher there to 490. So congrats, the chat was right today with the bias so far. Yep, looks really strong. Papa Americano, bum, bum, ba-dum. Get a magic paintbrush, send it up higher. You guys think it'll get hit by time? I think so. For ES, this is the fair value gap that broke the high. Should respect like this. Just wick it, probably wick just the upper half of it. See? Yeah, like I had said, there was really not much of a speed bump anywhere on NQ anymore. So what we're seeing is a lot of strength there. See, yes, dropping. Yeah, definitely weaker than NQ today. Did ES take out any? Just took out this high back in this fair value gap. Since ES never took out that sell side, I am interested to see. ES sort of fails, and Q fails this. Then, potential reversals. Wouldn't really want NQ to come back down here, so let's see. Yeah, that's wild, that candle. Sheesh. This is actually super interesting now. Super volatile. So, 12 minutes until 10 a.m. Did we take out this for NQ yet? No. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Closed above this FEG on NQ, and ES reached up into this one. Didn't think that was going to be such a reaction there. So now that it has, continue to monitor this. See how this 15-minute candle closes. I'll mark out like the 15, if there's a 15-minute fair value gap, I'll mark that out. And see if we invert it. Don't say yes, run away now. You wouldn't be out of the church back door. Oh well. Let's see here. Yeah, no, you guys, I'm waiting until 10, I said. The only thing I did take was I did have some evals to pass, and that was it. And I called that out. That's basically it. I think just waiting for that reaction to that first FEG is helpful so that you feel good about the wicks and such. And then after that wicked, it really just went straight up. So you're like in zero drawdown. So that's the only thing I took. It's like, whatever, it's just on eval. Literally in and out like for 40 points or so just to pass it on Apex. So now I'm just going to wait until 10. I think this is weird, this whole retracement here. It's kind of wild. It's back in the first fair value gap of the day. Look at me melting here, actually. I actually enjoy these like large range markets. I think people are always complaining. Like if it's barely moving, then everyone's complaining. Oh my gosh, it's so small, tiny ranges and so slow. And then then the volatility kicks in and then they're scared. Just size slower, size down then, because you need to. If the ranges are double, then you have to half your size. And you'll make the same amount of money. Yeah. Or you could take like a little bit less size if you want to make more, but still the same RR, you know? That's my point. You can lose more if you position the same. So this is super interesting to me. Yeah, so it completely failed this. And I said that if it failed this freaking candle, which it did, let's slice through it. ES. Kind of interesting. It inverted on the 2. It didn't really even retest that. Seeing the 2 on NQ. Sometimes I like how the 2 looks better, the 2 minute. Is it 2 minute on NQ? Okay. I felt like my hoodie was choking me for a second. I don't even know where my slippers are, you guys. I'm like annoyed. I'm annoyed because my feet are colder than usual. Yeah, keep me awake. But interesting morning here. Okay, 15 minute. I said I want to, where I'm risking real money, I want to wait until 10. Because I feel as if it's unclear to me still. It's still kind of 50-50. It's just a weird retracement. I don't really feel confident that it's a reversal at the moment. Plus, if it is a reversal, then I feel as though I'd have plenty of time. If it's a reversal, I would go for ES because it didn't hit that sell side yet and it seems weaker. That's what I would do. Note to self. I'm like, write that down. If I short, I'm shorting ES. I'm literally writing that down. Five minutes until high impact. I mean, red folder news. Which one is it, by the way? Is it the Umish? ISM manufacturing. Okay. Very odd, very odd. It's the first FEG. Came back into it. For NQ, for ES, it had their SMTs here, the lows. Yeah. 1 minute SMTs. Yeah, you know what? Why is this so thin? Style. Visibility. How do I make the trend line thicker? Whatever. So, little SMTs here on the 1. You know, NQ's more bullish. Wild retracement back into here. So NQ. See if NQ ends up taking out this high with a displacement back up to here. I'm not really going to do anything until after 10. Past a few Apex accounts. That's basically it. I'm going to go try to take a gander and see if I can find my slippers. So, I'm back. I did find my slippers. I'm happy. So, not much stalling. I feel like this is time distortion. It's waiting until 10. $9.58. You know, I went to the eye doctor, got a new prescription. I feel like it's still wrong. I feel like it's still wrong, bro. I definitely, especially. Okay, first off, I think I need bifocals because up close wearing these glasses, up close is like blurry. I don't know what's happening, but without glasses, up close is fine. Any eye doctors in the chat, let me know what's going on. And what else? Yeah, I mean that's basically it. I have astigmatism too, but I feel as if maybe just the contacts aren't fitting right. I don't know. Maybe this is also like I don't really clean my glasses often or well enough. My little sister will see me some and be like, "Can I please clean your glasses for you?" Okay, let's see what's happening here. Here's 10 a.m. news. It's a very large 1 minute candle range. Phew, 60 points. Not much. Not much yet. I mean, it's weird that it wicked this, didn't close above this high with displacement, so it looks like as if it might be going lower. We're going to see how it reacts to this. If it comes back into this first presented FAG, I mean, it's definitely going to be high resistance day again. And then I'm going to see how this probably going to get taken out here and there and whatever. I'm remembering right now. If I short, I'm going to short ES. So let me remember that. Note to self. Put on the stat map now. We have a new open, high, low close for 4 hour. New 4 hour candle at 10. So let's see what's happening there in ES and NQ. Okay. Very weird action there. Open of the 4-hour candles here. Potential to manipulate up here before. Or, okay. Potential manipulation levels here. Potential, I mean, I like this if it goes higher. Distribution to the bottom, not even being here, is kind of wild. So yeah, I'd probably go, if I'm shorting, I'm going to go ES for these lows. If it like confirms for shorts. And if I go long, I'll go NQ for this high, but we'll see if structure even allows for it. Know what I'm saying? Anyway. So far, it's not really, structure's not allowing for anything. There's no displacements over FEGs, over highs. Let's see. This is a swing high now. This is an intermediate term high. If this gets broken, I would assume that we're going here. It could happen quickly, so I'll be mindful. Yep. I'm gonna look to enter if it pulls back. Yeah, let's see. Something like that. Yeah. There it is. So you guys can see that better. Buy limit, sell stop. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, I'm filled. Let's see. Pretty decent wick so far. Yeah, I don't love that I took out new high of day actually, but whatever. It's fine. Still think there's plenty of buy side. Yeah, pretty decent wick there. Closing the upper half of the fair value gap, I think. So that's decent. On the 30-second, right? That's what I was looking at. Let me actually redo this 1 minute. Probably not in the 1 minute, but whatever. It's fine. My stop's here. I feel as though it shouldn't come all the way there. It's where 3 PDRs would fail, I think. Be like FEG, this down close candle, and like 50% of this breaker at least. So let's see some strength going up into here. It'd be nice. Yeah, looks good. Really nothing for me to do right now. I'm just gonna sit back, let it play out. Looking at the 15 looks good on ES. NQ looks alright on the 15. We have 5 more minutes left in this candle. I would think that should close higher. Yeah. This is a 15 on ES. This is the 15 on NQ. Looks good. So, we'll see. See how this closes. I mean, ideally it closes above this in the next 4 minutes. If it doesn't, then it would be annoying. I want to close above this in the next 4 minutes. Start, pushing up. I don't really want much more consolidation in here. It'll just be annoying. This is so funny. Like, why are we moving in slow motion right now? I would love to know. Well, doesn't look too good for me right now. All right, well, I got stopped there. L. It's fine. Bro, I don't know what's going to happen then. Back to the drawing board, I guess. Hmm. see here. Okay. Back to the drawing board. We gotta figure this out. I don't know. Back here on the 15, we're just chilling. Back in the middle of the range. We'd love to see this. Oh, it's pretty crappy then. 4 hour struggling. Expand higher on this 15-minute candle. Doesn't look like it's a reversal still, so just looks like it's ugly. So it's a high resistance day again. Didn't expect that because we had 10 a.m. news. Looked pretty good. Now what? I don't know. See what happens. I'm kind of looking at structure now to see where would I where would I completely get rid of the bull thesis, in my humble opinion, where I'm like, okay, yeah, this is a reversal lower, because I don't really want to switch my bias. But yeah, stopped out, negative 500 so far. Where would I say, like, okay, we are bearish now? I don't know, bro. It's a tough call. Because the structure doesn't really allow for much. Looks kind of ugly, not gonna lie, since the open to here. Not much of a trend. It's a lot of back and forth, so I'm not even mad. Let's see. I'm back at the drawing board. I can't even think of a good idea right now, so. I don't really care too much for this. If it's a 1 minute SMT at the high. Just want to look at the 15 for a second. Still looks bullish to me. It just looks like it's a high resistance bullish day there, so. I don't want to rush. Bum ba dum boom. Even to get back involved long, I don't even know yet. So I'm gonna probably wait until the 10:50 macro. I mean, we'll see. We need more structure. We need more structure. I'm just confused right now. This is the 30-second on ES. Let's look at the one again. No, I really just don't. Back in the first FEG of the day. You were bearish. on ES. Did retrace that to 50% after breaking a tiny short-term low. Like I said, I'm not particularly bearish right now. I don't know. A short-term low. This is the intermediate term low. Slash SMT low. If it breaks this, probably it's going to go for here. I would look for maybe continuation play, but remembering it's a high resistance day. Again. So then I would have to look for like a manipulation. Okay. Very weird day. Right? I mean, the structure is crazy. Okay. 159. Chat, where are we going next? This is what structure looks like there. So, I'm gonna sit on my hands for now till I find a better thesis. So right now it's like, what? No clue. Wait, the true SSL for ES would be like all the way down here, yeah. But the 4-hour extension would be there. And the 4-hour, yeah, we're still bearish at the moment. Be 5 minutes cleaner. Not really. Okay, well, ES broke this low. Could potentially get picked up here. And retrace a bit. Trying to find some kind of idea where I feel as if the stop would be safe for ES. It's a tough cookie. I don't know if I feel as if the stop would be safe there, because it is high resistance liquidity. Like, take the whole leg. Trying to find something. Kind of ugly. So. NQ just took out 930 low. So yeah, so then the only way I would enter HLRs is manipulation. So I'm gonna wait for that manipulation. Mm-hmm. So I'll wait until this high gets taken out. What's the direction? Where's the draw on liquidity? Yeah, I'd rather go for ES shorts than NQ shorts. So I'm just gonna wait until I see something like a manipulation taken out this high, and then maybe before another low gets taken out, either structure break or inversion or something bearish. So first I want this high taken out. Okay, it just got taken out. Now I need continued bearishness. And if there's no continued bearishness, then, then the bias is wrong. So that's fine, because clearly it's not an easy day for me. Structure is wild, right? This is what it's been since 9:30. So is it now is it a retracement to go lower, or is it just is this the manipulation to go higher? It could be like 60-40. It's not 50-50. For me, it's like 60-40, 65-35. Because 4 hours is still bearish. But, this 15 minute is crazy. I was bull bias first because we just retraced too much and looked really strong. Broke this intermediate term high, which was this rebalanced this SIBI at 10, broke this, tried to enter that to go there, failed pretty quickly. It was at break even-ish for 3 or 4 minutes, failed pretty quickly. And then now what? You've got to wait. What would that look like? Just need to see what my sizing should be for MES if I were to get into something. Okay. If it's like a 5-point stop, I can do 15. It's a 9-point stop, I can do 1. Okay. Okay. Good to know. So anyway, just gonna continue watching this. Doesn't look like it's bearish yet. Okay, so it's back again in the first. Well, honestly, I'm just gonna delete this for NQ. Back again in the first FEG of the day. Just means it's high resistance conditions, really, even from here. So maybe that could have been a clue, but I don't know. After 10 a.m. news, it looked good to me. So no regrets, really. Okay, so I'm going to delete this, and I'm just going to have, like, this on NQ now. Marked out. And ES this. So the FEG that took out that little high. We have a little low in there. Like I said, if it doesn't get broken, it just means my bias is wrong. I mean, it just means it's a tough day anyway. I was bullish. Flip's bearish. 65.35. Let's see. What you gonna do, ES? Let's see. So NQ is up 0.65, 0.78%, and ES is up 0.6%. Okay. Literally not doing anything. Hands off the mouse right now. I'm not amused with this price action, not gonna lie. Like this 15-minute candle is wild. Yeah. Only way it's short is if we break this low and there's an FEG to go lower. I don't even know how I would look for if I flip back long. I don't even know. I would have to really be convinced. Because I don't see an NQ like a swing high. That's a intermediate term high. Right? So it's kind of like structures creating that intermediate term high now, if it were to be that way. So it's ugly. It's ugly. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just, half of this stream right now is just me complaining. And I'm sure there's people also agreeing, and also people probably telling me, stop complaining. Oh, let's see how this. It broke the low, but no displacement. It's wicking it a lot, so that looks like trash. Looks like trash, bro. Which is fine. Like, I'd rather not lose money. At least I can recognize now. Looks like garbage. You know, like I'm annoyed. I get annoyed. You know, I'm annoyed when like I just say bro so many times. 1050 macro is still timed. Yeah, let's see. No, I'm gonna stay on the 1 minute today. I don't want to really go too deeply on the 30-second, and so I feel like I could get tricked, especially with these crazy wicks. It's a cold day. I don't know. My hands just get cold. Where'd I get my hoodie from? The Met gift shop. So, like, you could probably get it from the website or something. Today is definitely a fuck around and find out day. Straight up looks like a barcode, no? I would have thought we'd have larger range. It's a Friday. We have no. We had 10 a.m. news, and what's the range today? It's only 180 points, right? I think this time yesterday we had no news yesterday, and we had way more volatility. Like it's like 280 points or something. Yesterday was wild though. But the thing is, yesterday was the first day back. First day of the new year, I suppose, there was definitely rebalancing of portfolios. But still, there was no news. Yeah, it was 280 points range there. I did expect more today. More of a range. That's why I was okay with buying here. So, especially we weren't too far off from there to there. So, it's fine. Put some money down to learn more about the conditions, and that's it. This is so odd. So we created this is not even an intermediate term high or anything, in my humble opinion. It's just a short-term high. I'm looking, what's the case for bullishness? Would there be a case where I could switch bullish? I mean, sure, if you 15-minute FEG down here, this huge wick. High resistance move up higher for sure. On the 5, I said this could be a possible place where it pauses. So at least I protected from myself from just going short straight up in here. Like there, as a beginner, that's where I would get wrecked. Right? I'd be like, okay, here, fair value gap, short it. Why did I not do that? Because it was taking out liquidity in an imbalance, lows in an imbalance. So I filtered that out as a possible entry. Kept myself safe. I said, okay. So then I could definitely take out this high. And it did. But not much since then. Where I wanted more bearishness. It hasn't. It's just been kind of stair-stepping up a little bit. I don't see... There's no break of a high with a fair value gap here either. To think, okay, we're going long. Could just be staircasing up to here again before failing. So I'm just going to keep reading price. Try and not get annoyed. Whatever. It's just gotta wait for better conditions. It's ugly. No, does it look better on the 2? Not really. I think I'm really just gonna have to see what happens at 10:50. I don't trust it. The structure is fugly. It was going to be good for bullishness in the beginning. So it just continued here, respected this, broken up another high, whatever. Low resistance up higher. I really thought it was going to be low resistance up, move higher today. That's what it was. Yeah, I thought it was like okay for it to come back here when it did this. I was like, whatever. We still have news at 10. Yeah, so I'm just kind of reviewing. Yeah, this looks really ugly, like almost impossible. Like I have these marked out in case it wants to come lower again. But at this point, I put on that 4-hour stat map because I do remember on NQ. Did like distribute here yet? No. Yeah, potential it could distribute to here. Like I said, I want to short is ES though, but right? ES, is it still looking weaker? Well, they both look like barcodes. They both look like barcodes. You know, the short-term low, and for I would want it to break here and I would like fair value gap anywhere in the leg that breaks this. So that's the only way I'd get involved in shorts. It's not even any sort of reason to get short otherwise. Sure, I see this little IF like inversion. It's not really something I care too much about, especially, we have these equal highs here on ES. If we make another SMT at the high where like, oh, ES takes out this high and NQ doesn't, I'm just gonna be like, this was crappy action because there's too many SMTs then. Like, it's just not what we want to do. It's just not what we want to be doing. How does YM look like? Ugly also. Yeah. The Wicks be doing some damage today. On the 5, this is an imbalance. A rally gap taken after this, but we didn't fill this, so yeah, this is really 50-50. Did this high like filled this in almost. But still, I'm trying to think about whether I would count this as an intermediate term high. I don't really think so. On the 1, the 2. Not really, because it didn't completely fill this. I don't know. Could break this and wick this again. Especially this 5-minute candle. If this is an inside candle, like, what are we even going to be doing? Let's see. I'd be very careful. I'm trying to figure out whether if this breaks this foot displacement, would I be interested to try longs again? It's a tricky situation. I don't know. I have an alert if ES takes this out. Or breaking that, I really want to see, is that going to wick? Is this going to break with displacement? So far, I don't think we have anything good here. No, in this leg, there's no fair value gap. And this candle's shit. So, I'm not particularly convinced here for the upside. Like, that looks good for me to enter anything. See how that candle closes. It's a rough structure. Yeah, there's no imbalance. What is this on ES? This high is 65. So I made an equal high. Interesting. I don't see anything good right now. Trashy. So I'm filtering out any possible long here. Look at the 5 here. Yeah, so it just swept this high, closed back in this range. There's no imbalance for me to want to get involved on the, or any good risk reward here for me to even think long anyway. So let's just keep watching this. I'm very happy with my performance so far. I just took one trade, quick loss. Like, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes in that trade. Painless. Tried to see if, look for shorts after we broke this high, and there was just no bearishness. There's no particular bullishness either. So it really is. This is a seek and destroy day, I would say, you guys. A lot of people, I feel like you guys ask, sometimes high resistance day. Actually, I do think I'm reframing this day as a seek and destroy. A weird day to have seek and destroy, though. And the reasoning why is because, look, we're hanging out. How do I know it's a seek and destroy day? Look, this is the range of today. We're spending a lot of time in the middle. We're taking out a high and coming back into the range and then taking out the low, the 930 low here, and coming back again in the middle. And there's not really any clear runs over short-term highs to get involved. And there's not really any clear drawn liquidity right now, really. We have this buy side, we have some sell side, and it's just generating more liquidity. It's kind of disgusting. This is gross, bro. Okay, my essential air turned on. Right. I said, I'm cold. Thank you, bro. I thought so. know. What do I have my heat on? I feel like I have my heat on like a high. I think it's like 72. But it still feels colder than that. Maybe because if it's I don't know, it's a open type of space. Like in my living room, I'm thinking about. It feels colder. Or maybe I'm just a cold-blooded person. You guys, let's take a poll in the chat. Let's take a poll in the chat. What do you think of today's price action? Ugly or clean? And now this. No, there's no way I'm gonna be risking money especially in the middle of a range when there's no displacements. Middle of the range, it was seek and destroy day. Listen, getting involved in the middle of the range on a seek and destroy day is literally asking to lose money. Literally asking you to lose money. Okay, yeah, most people agree. They say that at 74%. Okay, 74% of the chat agrees it's an ugly day. Yeah, sometimes you have to pay to find out. You know, I paid to find out. I paid like $500. Quick stop out. Then I was like, okay, this is the only criteria to take this trade. And literally, it's not happening. So, still standing by. I mean, right now we're going to have the 1050 macro. I don't know. Only way I'd be kind of interested is if we break this with an imbalance, like a clean imbalance. Because now this is a high that did rebalance this bearish fair value gap. So I would consider that. Did it? Yeah, not really, but on the 5 we did. Okay. On the 5. The only way I'd look to go bullish is if we displace above that. The only way I'd go bearish is I'm just looking for some like clean displacements below lows for bearishness, but we're not really getting that. There's not really much here anyway. Okay, we took out, that's a equal high there. Equal high, which is kind of sus. It seems as we're just, the wicks are really doing damage. I don't know, the intermediate term low is all the way here. Like, literally, I'm only getting involved in shorts. Then it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Yeah. Ugly day. Sometimes you've got to just accept that. The worst thing to do on a seek and destroy day is to just take a lot of trades. It's literally how you blow an account. Okay, so 1050 macro starting. Let me concentrate now, or try to concentrate now. How does DXY look like? DXY is on a weekly imbalance. Took out buy side, retraced weekly. Took out highs again in a weekly SIBI. Okay. Papa Americano. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Like, this is where, like, definitely today, like, reviewing myself, there are definitely times where I felt a little bit, like, impulsive, but thankfully I was able to control it. Definitely. So I'm happy. I said, like, no, literally, you guys, if you watch my last video, it's like the one thing you need to do to become a profitable trader. SDSS, stop doing stupid shit, right? It really is about knowing what your most common mistakes are. And I know that was my one of my most common mistakes was when I already determined it was a high resistance liquidity run day, and I was still entering on just on a simple pullback retracement in a fair value gap after already took some liquidity, some sell side. Because on those kinds of days, it's most likely that after it takes some initial sell side, that it's going to take initial buy side, which is the high that made that imbalance, which is literally like where your stop would go. So it's just about recognizing that. Recognizing when do you do stupid things? When do you mess up the most? Even even personally, like, I know that I mess up more if I don't have a good night's sleep. Like, that's obvious. So I track my sleep score and I keep that in the back of my mind. Like, what was it, yesterday? Yesterday I barely had any sleep and I missed my first trade of the day, and that's okay. Can't get too frustrated. It's like, okay, that's fine. Then I was just patient and got it on a second short. Today I just took a loss and it's fine. It's really annoying if you take a loss on a Friday. This is like prime time for blow up. Fridays high resistance like this, because you get really stubborn and you keep trying, and it's not like the condition has changed. You're just stubborn and you don't want to like have a Friday with a loss. But you have to think like, okay, you're thinking too short term. The career is really long, right? So Friday's not the end of anything. So far I'm happy. I waited for the pullback inside that. Yeah. And I sized appropriately. Yeah. And that was actually the only thing I maybe could have done better is taken CE of this, but I just took that because I thought it was super bullish. So, c'est la vie. Sized appropriately, right? So there's large ranges. My stop was so large. It was 40 points. But then I only took 5 micros, so I lost $500. It's not like I lost double because I sized half. So that's just me journaling. Made those equal highs. Yes, I think this is just garbage price action. Who killed the market, bro? Why is it asleep? This is like it's a shortened day or a holiday. What is this? Are we trading Asia right now or what? It doesn't even make sense that it's trading like this. Why? Because we displaced above these highs during London. We've displaced above London highs. And we had speed. We have 10 a.m. news. So even if you were thinking, if you waited for this, there's still no speed here. So, the hell, someone call up Jerome Powell. Yo, Jerome, can you like announce some like surprise rate cut? We gotta pump these markets up real quick. They're asleep. You can't do that for me? No? You already did it once? Damn it. Okay, alright, I'll talk to you later. Ciao. Yeah, I gotta do one more phone call. Yo, what's up, Trump? Can you like tweet something extremely bullish? Can you like threaten Jerome Powell's job or something? I don't know. Tell him to cut rates. He didn't listen to me. I have to get better at golf first? Bro. Oh, okay. Whatever. Okay. Alright. See you at Mar-a-Lago. Ciao. It didn't work, you guys. They didn't want to listen to me. They don't want to listen to me. They don't want to listen to me. What's gonna happen? Trump said I'm shit at golf, so he's not gonna do it. Yeah, when is the inauguration, you guys? It's the 11th? The next week? Next week, you guys remember Thursday, we have the stock market is closed in remembrance of Jimmy Carter, right? So what's like next week looking like? Oh, it's the 20th. Okay. So what's the rest of the next week looking? So next week is going to be Monday is 9:45 moderate. Tuesday is ISM PMI. What is today for PMI? ISM manufacturing PMI. What's Tuesday? ISM services PMI and JOLTS jobs opening. I typically like JOLTS. 10 a.m. Yeah, so Tuesday, maybe that'll be good action. Wednesday, FOMC minutes. That's not the same as FOMC regular, like, meeting. FOMC rate announcement is not the same thing as FOMC minutes. So I can definitely trade Wednesday. Wednesday, 8:15. Okay, so yeah, next week is NFP week. And Thursday, typically I won't trade Thursday before NFP anyway, so chill. Thursday's off anyway, and then Friday is NFP. Okay, that's fine. So basically, I think Tuesday's probably going to be the best trading day next week. Yeah, and Fridays. Yeah, I do trade NFP. So it's be an interesting week. Oh yeah, the Apex sale is over. I'm sorry if my my bad. My bad if my bot is still putting that in. I think it's like 80% off now. Let me take that off then. What are they trying to say? Yeah, look. Someone said I think it's working. It didn't work, you guys. They told me to fuck off. They're starting the weekend early. Trump's golfing. He said I'm bad at golf, so I'm going to be going to Florida next week, though. I'm going to go on the golf course for the first time. It's going to be fun. Fed Barkin, there is increased understanding that long-term rates may not fall as much as had been hoped. Yeah, that's them trying to set the expectations. Barkin doesn't really have too much, but that's bearish. So, well, stock market hasn't done much there. The real surprise was when, Powell was saying that. Remember that day? It was just FOMC was like a 1,000-point drop in the NQ. That's why we dropped that much, because Powell was basically talking about that. Bum, 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 bum. So we're breaking the equal highs with a displacement, and NQ is finally breaking this high with a displacement. It is 1103. Mm. Mm. This 5-minute does. If it closes above, that might be good news. Okay. Closing above. What would this look like? I'm trying this. One more long. If this long doesn't work out, that's it for the day. It's fine. But I'm gonna try it. That's what I was waiting for. Yo, watch me get it stopped out real quick. I'm gonna be like, whatever then. That's it. I'm gonna leave. Already down. Fucking ES taking out that high. Yep, I'm gonna get stopped out, probably. Let's see. I really don't care if I do, but I'm not gonna cut it, I don't think, prematurely, or should I? I don't know. Yeah. This candle doesn't do that. It's probably gonna stop me out. Yep. Fine. I tried. Today was an L. Whatever. L's. Was it? Okay, at least I didn't lose as much. I lost 300 on that trade. Yeah, I didn't lose that much. That's not bad. Yeah, I could have afforded to take 6. I took 7. I took 5. Oh well, that's a pleasure. You're pretty convincing doing this. Oh well, that's pretty much it. I'm not even pissed off. I'm down $800. Past some like Apex accounts, but down 800 in funded. Just like whatever. Next week's a new week. Like I said, don't want to overblow myself here. But it's trash. Let's think here. There's nothing to think about. This is done. So fucking L's, bro. 2 L's, but whatever. Tried longs. Stopped. Tried longs again. Stopped. Yeah. Whatever. Small losses are a pleasure because I got stopped out here early. I don't think that means that shorts are in. So, like I said, this is the worst environment to be trading too much in. So I gave myself 2 tries. And that's it. We change the title of the video, 2 L's. And then put on cold turkey, because honestly, yeah, this is the negative 800. It's tough, but whatever. Not gonna let that annoy me too much. And then what I do, so I don't overtrade this crap, so I just go on. This is called cold turkey. That's what I do. And deadass, look, it closes this all for me. And now if I click if I try to open up TradingView again, it's gonna it won't let me. And that's that. Gotta go. What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna go lift weights because that's my New Year's resolution. Will I trade Monday? I think I will. Yeah, I'll be trading Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, no, because it's closed. And then Friday, yes. That's it. Love you guys. Someone said Asia shots fired. Is that what happened? Something happened? Or are you guys just saying? No, I don't see that. Let me see here. No, I don't see anything. Anyway. Oh, ICT's here? No way. Can't even read, I swear. Is he actually here? Or is that someone trying to fake to be him? Anyway. Anyway, kind of a shitty day. It's fine. I'm okay to take a couple L's in this kind of environment. Just gotta remain strong for next week. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna go lift some weights. I'm like just slightly annoyed because sometimes it does end up working out after 11. So I was willing to take that again because there was a nice break there, and I was like, whatever, nothing. So I'll see you guys. Wait, is he here? No, I don't even see it. You did what? You did well, Mark. It's just not giving today, yeah. Yeah, it's called Old Turkey. Oh, there it is. There's the message. It says Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Michael. But yeah, you guys, yesterday was it like +1 R. Today it's like negative 1.5 R. So not a great start, but what can I do? It's Friday with barcode action. As long as you stay within your means of like how much you can lose, it's still a good day. So that's it. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go lift some weights and then talk to you guys Monday, 9:15 a.m. Have a good one.